brief forms. Principle number 1. Here are 9 more brief forms for very common words. The word responsible represented by R, S, and P. Word represented by OO, U, and over IPH. Public represented by P and B. Publish and publication represented by the same stroke. P, B with the ending sound of H and show. Represented by O and the combination of B and N. Experience represented by E, left S, and P. Usual represented by the sound of U. Sound of U and then the word ending shall or shall. Word represented by OO and U. Recognize represented by R, G, N, long I, and left S. I will be discussing principle number 2. The word beginning X. The word beginning X is represented by ES. For example, extra. The word extra is represented the stroke of TS, TRA. For example, examine. The word examine is represented by ES, A, and the combination of MN. For the last example is expert. The word expert is represented by ES, P, R, and T.
I will be discussing principle number 3, the word ending full, which is represented by L. The word grateful is represented by G, R, A, T, and the word ending F.
So I will be discussing today the word ending cal. So the word ending cal is represented by disjoint K, meaning we will write the K separately from the word. For example, chemical. Chemical is represented by K, E, M, and the word ending cal. So another example is medical. Medical is represented by M, E, D, and the word ending cal. So last one is typical. Typical is represented by T, E, P, and the word ending cal. In writing a combination word of B and L, B is a downward curve, while L is a longer forward curve. For example, blast. Blast is represented by B, L, A, S, and T.
P represents a downward curve, and the stroke for L is a long forward curve. Example, please. Please represents P, L, E, and S.
I will be discussing a practice drill in writing a combination word of P and R. P is a downward curve, while R is a short curve.
Example of a combination word PR is pray. Pray represents P, R, and A.